This week, we took Courtney's Kitchen on the road to showcase a place that's helping combat hunger and offer nutritious options in Shreveport. Take a look. March is National Nutrition Month, and food is a connecting factor for many people, but when it's not there, its absence is immediately felt. We brought Courtney's Kitchen to Martha's Market, and joining us is Martha Merrick.
Yes.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Or thanks for having me.
We are delighted to have you here today.
Absolutely. So food insecurity is something that affects a lot of people in Northwest Louisiana. So tell me a little bit about what is food insecurity?
You know, basically food insecurity is a nice way to say people are hungry. Yeah. But we define it as if you may have food in your home, but you don't have enough food to make a healthy meal. And healthy food is very, very important, especially for our children, for their growing bodies, for the elderly. We want all of that nutrition to count. So we're here to help those folks.
Absolutely. And so we have a couple of options for you from Martha's Market, which is really incredible. And it's really just to show you what you can get at your local food pantry, because it depends on where you're located.
That's right.
And certain criteria to go to the food pantry, because it closes the gap where people, maybe don't have access to that nutritious food.
That's right.
Right. And so you've got some great nutritious food, and this is available at a lot of different food pantries across the state. But we've got some frozen fruits and vegetables, and I always talk about in Courtney's Kitchen, protein, fiber, a fat source, and you also want to prioritize some fun things as well. And you've got all of that. There's no shortage of that at a food pantry. And so we've got bread, good carbohydrates, protein sources that have been frozen to make sure that you last a little bit longer.
That's right.
And in a couple of segments from now, we will show you a healthy, nutritious meal that you can make with food from a food pantry. So really excited about that. But Martha, tell us a little bit of the impact that you've seen this food pantry have on our community.
So it's been very well received, and of course we know that there are a lot of gaps in Northwest Louisiana, and that's what we do. We try and set up food pantries in neighborhoods all across Northwest Louisiana, not to be your primary source for food, but to fill that gap, because we know if you are on limited income or receiving SNAP benefits, it's not enough to last you for the whole month. And so not only do we focus on food, but we want to be sure that it's the healthiest food, because unfortunately, the healthiest foods are the more expensive foods.
Right.
And so we want to be able to provide good protein, fresh vegetables, the things that are very costly, so that everyone can eat healthy.
And you rely on donations, correct?
We do. So it's a big task. We're very, very fortunate that the community has always stepped in and helped us. And this is what happens when people can support the food bank.
Absolutely. And if somebody is interested in maybe donating, how do they do that?
Just go to our website at foodbanknla.org, and they can easily make a donation. And the nice thing about a donation to the food bank is for every $1 that's donated to us, we can turn that $1 into $10 worth of food. So we can really stretch that $1 even more. Of course, people can go to the grocery and buy extra groceries and bring them to us, but we'll try and make it easy and just make the monetary donation. We'll do the shopping for you.
Absolutely. Yes. And like I said, in next episode of Courtney's Kitchen, we will be talking about ways to make a healthy, nutritious meal with food from a food bank. So stay tuned. We may make like a taco bowl or something. We've got salmon over here as well. So, and broccolini, which is really kind of fancy. So we'll definitely be making some really fun things. So stay tuned for that. And if you have a question or topic that you'd like me to cover, send us an email at pressreleases@ktbs.com. For more Courtney's Kitchen, visit ktbs.com/Courtney's Kitchen.